Welcome back to another episode of Games Done Slow and Bad, where I've got the bug. I couldn't beat this boss. It bothered me a whole bunch for whatever amount of time it took me to consume the lovely chicken burrito that I had for dinner. And I decided that this thing must die. It must die now. So instead of recording something else, I have changed my plan to say I am recording more stone tablets. And I'm gonna murder this thing. I'm gonna murder this thing to death. I have a fairy, I have full hearts, I have bombs, and I have arrows. One thing to remember when you actually fight Helmasaur in the game proper is that you have Master Sword, which is obviously a pretty big upgrade that I do not have right now, as I need to go locate more stone tablets. Alright, that worked out pretty well. The lag is pretty epic. Not gonna lie. So I think I figured it out. I looked at how I defeated Helmasaur in the actual game proper, and I used that methodology to get to where I am right now, which is, I believe, pretty close. Alright, so now we just need to avoid these things while putting a bunch of arrows in his head. Got him! Woo! That was like 21 arrows. And not every one of them hit, but Lord, that guy's a freaking dang. Whew. Alright, there we go. Got a heart. You got a stone tablet! I apologize for the volume there. I'm just pretty excited. This guy was really messing with my jam there, and I got a strange stone tablet. Does it have some kind of significance? Well, the fact that I'm being made to go get them would indicate to me that they probably have some sort of significance. So the thing to keep in mind throughout all of this is that this game was on the Satellaview, meaning that this week, this episode, this series, was meant to be played sort of as its own thing. So theoretically, you subscribe to the service, and because you subscribe to the service, you're able to access the service and play this. We haven't explored the town, and I think that's worth a go, because we did clear a dungeon, so we're definitely entitled to some lore. Hey, what do you want? Cave to the east of town? Nope. Cave to the east of town. I'm guessing that's the thing I just was at? Question mark? Something living in the blacksmith's well. What do you think lives there? Oh, blacksmith well, that's right! Blacksmith well, I think, is usually a lift upgrade? Or maybe it's the hammer. Let's see. Well, in this case, it's definitely the hammer. Oh, I need the magic powder. Okay, let's go take a quick detour. While this is fresh in our minds. I'll see you in a moment. Oh, hey, look! It's the blacksmith! So who's looking for a mushroom? Let's find the Mega Mush. Hey, perfect! We got a mushroom and we got a blacksmith. That's exciting stuff. So the mushroom, if you're familiar with A Link to the Past, is the item that gets you the magic powder. The magic powder being one of the more highly useful items in the whole of the game. It allowed you to turn the anti-fairies into fairies. And that's what those little pink things are that swirl around. So, obviously, from a healing perspective, it is a superior item and something you definitely want to have. So let's drop off the Blake Smith, and let's see if he will... Hey, old friends. Hey, old friend. Yeah, temper my sword, please. Oh, look at that. Ding, 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 ding. Alright, so there's our sword upgrade. That's exciting, because normally you don't get a sword upgrade until you, Oh, I needed the powder. Normally you don't get the sword upgrade until you pull the Master Sword. Oh yeah, this is the exact same thing. You know, I am staggered at how many, resources they just straight up copied and pasted. I understand this is sort of like a, I guess, Quest Plus. I just find it funny. Alright. You. Probs want this. Ah, magic powder made from mushrooms. Something good if you sprinkle it on a lot of things. Yes! Alright, so... we now have our bag of magic powder, which we're immediately going to bring back to the village, and immediately going to go throw in everything. Then we're probably going to explore the rest of this village, and that'll probably be it for this episode. So it'll be a good, productive episode in that we've defeated a boss, but otherwise it's going to be slower paced as we explore the town, which is exciting. So, let us go piss off a bat. So, a fun story about the bat. He threatens to half your magic, but it's your magic use. So this one thanks us, which is weird. In the other game, they give you half magic, and I was like, oh, why would I want half magic? You only use half the magic powder. Alright, so we got half magic. So we now use half as much magic as we go about. As a child, I didn't quite understand. I assumed he was giving me half of my magic. And I assumed it was a bad thing, so I never went and got it. I never saved after I got it. Little did I know that basically it's infinite, or significantly reduced usage cost. And it's actually a pretty epic upgrade. Let's go south. Let's see what's down here. So ordinarily, here's the library over here. Okay. Ordinarily, here's the library. Use the Pegasus boots to knock the Book of Medora off the shelf. What do we got this time? Just a heart piece. That's boring. And I'll be interested to see what the maze item is. So, ordinarily, you run this gauntlet maze, and if you put in a short enough span of time, it rewards you. I'm sorry, what? Okay, it's 100 rupees to use it for 10 minutes. And she'll give me instructions on what the treasure's whereabouts are, but I don't need that right now. I'll just dovetail that in our minds. We'll have to come back for that. Let's do the bomb house. Ordinarily, there's two brothers in here who are going to fight and seal each other off by walling up the door. And you ruin their life by blowing up a giant hole in their wall. What? Are you a mole? A hole? Okay. We already went through the hole in the blacksmith shop. Alright, so there is no maze item here. It's just that they've relocated the fortune teller. Sure. What do we got? Oh, you literally healed me and then told me something that I already knew. I need to go see Zora. Thank you! You are super most helpful. Oh, that's the worst. You actually have to go freaking rebuy the freaking flippers. That's terrible. Oh, that is the worst. how much of this freaking game do they want you to replay just to freaking go get flippers? That's brutal. What do you got, drunkie? Sleeping drunk? Sitting drunk? Ale tastes good when you drink it during the day. Well, my friend, I would argue that ale tastes good all the time. In my youth, I was much more about the hard liquor. In my older age, I prefer a good session ale. Something I can drink for extended periods of time on a warm day. Oh, look at that, another heart piece. It's been a slow but sure evolution of my palate that, you know, I want to be able to drink for an extended period of time and still be able to get up in the morning. Actually, I had a passion fruit mojito the other day. That was the first time in a while I've had something like actual hard liquor based. And I can't clip a chicken. That's disappointing. It was quite a treat. It was quite a treat. Splendid. That's splendid. Well, now that I know I have to freaking rebuy everything, that is splendid. Alright, let's see what we get for chasing the speedy guy. You're the second person that's ever caught up with me. Take this. Okay, so just a little bit of fan service, mentioning basically that Link had the Pegasus boots before you and did the same feat. Which is cute. I appreciate that. I appreciate any little fan service bits like that. Why don't I buy the red medicine? No, I don't want the red medicine, thank you. Alright, little boy, what do you gotta say? Alright, so just a little bit of fan service about Link saving the world. Cute, but not helpful. Old lady ordinarily calls the things on you. Magic shop's looking for mushrooms. Why, thank you! That's such a helpful bit of information. It's not helpful at all. You should be ashamed. I'll absolutely buy this bottle. Alright. You know, it's like the bottles may seem insignificant, but man, when you are low on health, there's nothing better than having a fairy in reserve to calm your nerves. So I'll tell you, there are times where I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get wiped. And then I remember, no, I got a fairy in reserve. No big deal. I can die, the fairy will bring me back to life. It will give its, oh god, puzzle. It will give its life for me. Which, if you really think about it, is like one of the most selfish things ever. Like, you literally are making a plan based on the fact that that fairy is going to give up its life to save you. That might make you the worst person ever. Is this still a bombable thing? No. Apparently they properly walled that section up. Alright, so I think we've explored the whole of the village. Let's go and look at the map and see what else is supposedly uncovered for us. Alright, well, I think it's telling us what to do. So I think we're in luck. I'm curious what this dungeon's gonna be. There is no dungeon in the Light World, Lost Woods in A Link to the Past. There is a dungeon in the Dark World. So I'll be interested to see if it's repurposed. Alright, is this still a thing? It is still a thing. What do we get? A heart piece? I don't want to do that. You're gonna give me like a heart piece. I don't care about a heart piece right now, but I'll take this heart piece. Only because I'm just walking by. Otherwise, I'd be offended. Very offended. Oh, look at all the monies. Look at all the monies coming in. Alright, so I'm hoping that we can make some progress in the next dungeon in this episode. And perhaps even complete it. Which is aggressive, but you know, you're gonna be aggressive, be aggressive. So, alright. Alright, so a little bit of facts about myself today, because I do enjoy mixing in a little bit about my life so you understand where I'm coming from. Because I feel like a lot of the pieces that are missing in YouTube are interactions that allow you to understand who you're dealing with. Oh, yeah, it's a reskinned freaking Darkwoods Temple thing. I'm actually by myself this week, which is a weird experience for me. Only because I obviously have kids and a wife, and I'm used to sort of dealing with all of that. But they took a little bit of time to go visit some family. I could not get the time off just because of some projects I'm finishing up at work. Already at a boss story, interesting. So they went ahead without me. I went and visited some family. I'm living the bachelor lifestyle this week, which is quite a weird experience, right? I been married for almost 10 years now. So it's one of those things where it's a weird experience to be alone, because historically I've always had some family there. My wife and I have lived together damn near since we were 18. So it's one of those, just a weird adapting thing. Alright, what do we got going on here? A tongue or something? Very interesting. So, I am going to have extra content for the next couple weeks because in the absence of having anyone to hang out with, I am just going to record stuff. Oh, maybe I need to fall down the hole? Yes. Okay. When in doubt, die. Okay. Basement 1, to basement 2. Oh, bomb slugs. These guys are the worst. I'm also looking to do a little bit of stuff that might be net new this week as well. Only because I have the time, so why not experiment with some new stuff? I'll be interested to put it out there and see how everyone reacts. For those of you who know, and I'll share more of it as time comes closer, as I work through some stuff in my personal life, I'm obviously challenged that I can't really start anything too net new at the moment. Because I just strictly do not have time for that. So, I'm going to try a couple of little one-off things that hopefully stack up to be something cool, but we'll see. I'll record them nonetheless, and we'll see how they go. They are absolutely the one-offiest one-offs that you ever did see. Oh, the large shield. Nothing to fear from fireballs, at least you think so. You almost never block fireballs with this shield. It's almost like a meme how poorly it actually blocks fireballs. So that's a bit of what's going on in my life I like to share. I'd love to hear from you guys below. I got a couple of, I guess, shoutouts to do in the middle of the video. Congrats to Blazing Camel Gaming on some real legit charging forward in terms of sub numbers, and congrats to Geekdom. Eclipsing the 100 mark, which is a really great feat for him. I don't ordinarily do these, but I feel like when I engage with someone as much as I do with some of these folks, I feel like I should definitely shout out what's going on, because it is part of my life. I try to interact with folks either through the comments or Discord on a fairly frequent basis. If you actually are interested in interacting, I can't recommend Take Your Time Gaming's Discord enough. It is, whoa, that's unfortunate. It's really great. She's a great host and stream, fun to be around. So if you like interacting with people and sort of talking with some other creators, it's a great venue for that. I'm just going to take the damage and damage boost through this. Perfect. I would highly, highly, highly recommend it. That can be accessed pretty simply by going to her Twitter page. I believe she has a pinned comment for it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I'd recommend you check it out. Oh. Yeah, it's fine. Damage boost. Which one are you? Nope. Big key, big key! Okay, interesting. I've taken quite a bit of damage, though. Oof. I'm hoping I get the male upgrade, the new suit of armor, because... Oh, hook shot, that's cool. Boing! This is the hook shot. It extends and contracts, and boing, it can grapple many things. Not actually super helpful for me at the moment, as I could use a little bit more damage or damage mitigation items. Alright, so what else? What else are we at here? As a as an interesting side note, I'm actually hoping in the next week to be able to do some my time at Porsche videos. I did pick that up for the Switch, and I'm looking forward to playing that. I don't know if anyone else has any titles that they're looking forward to. That's definitely tops for me. I have spent so many hundreds of hours on Stardew Valley that it's one of those, and historically Harvest Moon as well. Not the most recent because it was hot garbage, but I spend so much time on these games that, you know, it's one of those things, I just enjoy them. I enjoy finding new ones and doing things that might be slightly different. So, like, this one has a much higher focus on, like, dungeoneering and resource collection, where Stardew is more about, you know, having the animals, doing the crops, and the caves are more so a supplemental thing, at least in my opinion. Oh, excellent. Okay. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle awesome. And I did the puzzle, and then I stepped on a spike, which is super good. I'm not at all embarrassed by how inept that was. I have the key. This is probably a boss. What are we up to? Nope, it's a freaking puzzle. Excellent. I love puzzles. Said nobody ever. Oh, that's death. Rip. Okay. Sorry, Bob. Oh, no. Apparently that is not the right answer. Okay, what do we got? Come here. There. Oh, I think I understand. Come here, pull this up, walk this way. Okay. That makes sense. Don't pick up anything you don't need to, though, because that's a trap. Okay. Oh, yeah, look at that. I am the puzzle master. I am totally not inept. That's a double big key door. That's weird. What do we got? Oh, this guy. No, I'm not going to do the trick where you menu back and forth. I'm just going to kill these guys. Oh, oh god, the lag. The lag spikes are real. Oh, they're real and they hurt my soul. Ow. Alright, let's just dispatch this guy quickly. Okay. 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 Die. Okay. Die. This puppy dies. This puppy dies. This puppy dies. Okay. We got one more puppy left. Alright, puppy's dead. Alright. He falls down. We hit him with a sword spin. He falls down. We hit him with a sword spin. He falls down. We hit him with a sword spin. We don't hit him with a sword spin. He falls down. We hit him with a sword spin, and he's dead. Yeah! Alright, that is... I'm quite proud of that. That was actually quite well done. Hey look, it's a random rock with words on it. Perhaps one could call it stone tablet. Alright, what dumb thing are you going to say this time? Some kind of significance. Wow, writing was, they say at a premium. Alright. What do we need this time? Blue mail. Okay, so it wants me to go get blue mail. It wants me to have 2 bottles. It wants me to have a... Oh. Gotten 2 more stone tablets, no further clues, found around house. Says so. The house of Link is... I saw Link with the book of Medora there. Solved the mystery. House of Link, the hero, is it? It's dangerous to go alone. Here, take this. This cutscene. These are kind of slow cutscenes. I apologize for that. The youth will go with me. That's right. I'm counting on you. Okay. Okay, this is brutal. This is the house of Link the hero. It's just full of pentagrams and sacrificed goats. Like, oh, Link went to a real dark place after the Dark World. There's still a long way to go. Don't forget to rename your SRM file, hee hee. Translator's note. Original text was, don't forget to tune into our next broadcast. Ha! That's cute. The adventure continues. And that's it. That is, I'm going to say, the week 2 section of Ancient Stone Tablets. Thank you so much for watching. When we come back, we're gonna find out what happens in the week 3 and I believe it's week 4 sections. As always, I appreciate it. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or if you've had experiences with this game. As always, I greatly appreciate any interaction with all of you. Thank you so much. And have a great night.